Thank you very much. Well, of course, today is Valentine's Day, and whether you're single or not, there are some pitfalls you may encounter with this day.
Holiday.
I just said day.
I know. So joining us to offer some tips, we have licensed professional counselor Katie Kilmartin. Thanks so much for being here.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Okay, so we're going to kind
let's dig in.
of try and cover it all in a short amount of time. So the first thing when it comes to couples, we were just chatting, how do you deal kind of in balancing the different expectations that each person in the relationship might have when it comes to Valentine's Day?
Yeah. I think,
Not speaking from experience at all.
No. Yeah.
I think the biggest thing that most couples avoid is actually talking about it. Talking about the holiday, talking about Valentine's Day, what we hope for, and then also taking some time to be realistic on what's appropriate for like the stage of our relationship or our budget or what's going on in your life. Okay. But I think the biggest thing is actually sitting down and talking about it of, hey, I really am hoping for something romantic or something that makes me feel loved
Just
or special.
Right.
And instead of assuming that they're going to read your mind.
And I think that's where we get hung up is, even in my own relationship, I thought it wasn't such a big deal. Well, it turns out it was.
Right.
And so I've made up for it.
Yeah.
I don't forget it.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things where you just kind of, when you assume things, bad things can
Absolutely.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so moving on to the single side
Okay.
of things. I mean, I feel like everywhere that you go for the past couple of weeks, you've been hearing about Valentine's Day, especially it falling on a Friday this weekend. So what are some things that people can do if this kind of, it's more negative for them today?
Right. One thing I like to remind everyone is that there's so many more types of love than romantic, intimate love. And I think Valentine's Day focuses solely on that, but really using this as a time to kind of embrace like the close friends in your life, your family, feeling gratitude for the love you do have in any capacity, and kind of focusing it on that. Especially kind of like that self-love. And I think that's so important that gets lost in kind of the focus on that romantic love on Valentine's Day.
I love that.
Yeah, and is there anything else that maybe, especially for singles, that they can do to kind of get out of that negativity frame? Obviously, you're talking about reaching out to friends and that kind of. Anything else that you might suggest?
Thinking about like what sounds fun to you to do that day. Is it buying yourself flowers? Is it taking yourself out to dinner?
And there's nothing wrong with that.
No, not at all. It's actually really important to be able to feel good about yourself, whether you're single or in a relationship. And so I think it's kind of embracing those small things.
Okay.
Self-care is what I hear a lot.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, so I guess this is kind of a hard question to say in 30 seconds, or to answer in 30 seconds, but what's your best piece of relationship advice?
Go.
You can never talk enough about anything.
Yeah.
I think most people avoid the hard stuff, and it's just sitting down and having that conversation. And it doesn't have to be conflict. It's let's just talk about this. Where are you at?
Okay.
Communication.
Well, she's going to join us again in the 7 o'clock hour, so if you have any questions, send them to us.
I don't know that she is.
Oh, you're not? No, she's not?
Karen our producer just said no.
Okay,
but
we'll
hey, thank you for being here. We
Absolutely.
really appreciate it.
Yeah.
It's Friday, 6:51. We'll be right back.